Hello and welcome back to my channel, House of Christian, where I DIY my best queer life. This is a little different video, but not really because it's essentially me just complaining about my bike. I've had my Vanmoof S3 bike for a little over 2 years. Initially, I bought this bike thinking it was going to help me get back into biking since I used to bike a ton. And instead, I've been frustrated with this bike and company repeatedly. So here are my 5 reasons why I hate my Vanmoof bike. We'll start off easy and mention the ease of replacing parts, or the lack of ease. When I needed to replace the bike tube, since it's a unique dimension and not easily available, I ended up having to order the bike tube online, which I hated. I think any bike shop or store should have had that part needed to repair your bike and get you back on the road as soon as possible. If you're wondering what size tube replacement you need, because it took a while for me to find it, and I think I ended up finding it on a Reddit, here it is. I'll also have it in my description. Which leads me to my second point, still with parts, is that things are over-engineered. Recently, while I was on a group bike ride, see the above video, the bike randomly encountered the Error 44 message. After Googling while I was biking, I found out that the E-shifter was over-engineered and that this Error 44 was a common error people would get. Vanmoof has since come out with a 2-gear auto hub to replace the 4-gear E-shifter, but as far as I can tell, it's only available in Europe through authorized repair shops. According to their press release, the resolution to Error 44 is to schedule a repair with the nearest Vanmoof service partner and scheduling an auto hub replacement. Since I'm in Texas, the only 3 service partners that are available in the US are in Washington State, LA, or New York, which is fine because I'm rather handy and I could replace it myself. But the auto hub isn't directly available for purchase. And even if I wanted to purchase the auto hub, the price would be €349 plus VAT, whatever that is. I believe that cost is with the part, but also the service. Which leads to point 3. The cost of the initial bike was fine, but when it doesn't work or the ease of use leaves me not wanting to ride, the bike just ends up being an expensive waste of money. The fourth reason I don't like my Vanmoof S3 is that this bike is heavy. I already have a bike rack for my car, but the weight limit for that bike rack is 30 pounds, and the S3 conveniently weighs 46 pounds. So every time I want to bike somewhere else other than like nearby, I have to put it in my car, which is tedious. This could be alleviated by purchasing a heavier duty bike rack, but that goes back into the cost of having this bike. Lord help you if you're ever out on a bike ride and you don't have enough charge for the whole ride, because then you're schlepping around almost 50 pounds of dead weight. And my last point is the bankruptcy of the initial iteration of the company, which was unsettling. I'm pretty thorough, so when I was doing my research and decided to buy this bike over the competitors' bikes, I was considering it a big deal. Then the company went into bankruptcy. It was unsettling not knowing the future of the bike, the servers attached to unlocking the bikes, and getting repairs and parts in the future. Now that Vanmoof has been purchased and they're out of bankruptcy, they are moving on and leaving their early adopters with their Error 44s in the dust. Tons of people are upset with the company, and I think it would have just been better if they had just dissolved after bankruptcy, instead of being bought, because now, as a former customer, I feel unappreciated. All this to say, I hate my Vanmoof bike. I've listed it for sale at a fraction of the cost due to the Error 44 and the E-shifter problem, and I'm looking for a lighter bike that I can grab and go and once again get on the road. Let me know in the comments, are you a Vanmoof customer? Is your bike still in working condition? And lastly, how do you feel about the company? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye.